Now, from 12 Sports, this is the Wendy's Thanksgiving Day Blitz.
Welcome to the annual Thanksgiving Day Blitz. Taylor Begley, I'm Maury Hirsch-Gordon. Rosie Langelo is standing by. We hope your day was full of food and fun, family and friends, but we hope you left just a little room for dessert because we have a big-time feast coming your way.
Yeah, you got to include football in there. We have close to 30 games from Rhode Island and Southeastern Massachusetts, some incredible highlights, plus a special Coach Mic'd Up and Band of the Week mashups from the year. So let's get to those highlights. Starting with LaSalle.
Yeah, let's start with LaSalle. They just lost to Hendricken in the Super Bowl. Looking to close the year out on a high note over EP in the 92nd matchup. Rams strike first. Dean Verrecchione hands to Jared Gibbons. He scores at 7-love. Townies with a great chance to answer inside the red zone. Brady Fisher sniffs out the screen pass, picks it off, and that sets up more offense from the Rams. Verrecchione throws deep here, and he finds Chase Govan. He is off to the races. LaSalle beats East Providence 34-6. Good season for the Rams.
To the battle for South County, it was 7-6 South until late in the third quarter. North driving here. Eddie Bueller airs it out into double coverage, and watch this. Andrew Charnello somehow comes up with it on the bobble, so the Skippers are inside the 10. Next play here, Bueller takes it himself for the touchdown. NK goes up 12-7. Fourth quarter now, South strikes back. Amani Boma puts the Rebels up by 1 with that touchdown. Final 2 minutes. Skippers couldn't get in the end zone, so they settle for the field goal, but that's all they would need. Brady Spitzer with the game winner. North wins 15-13.
Love when the kickers get some love. Great crowd in Middletown. The battle for Aquidneck Island, Portsmouth, and the Islanders. No score first quarter. Middletown's defense bottling up the Pats. They get to Benny Hurd. They wrap him up. Senior linebacker Colin Dishert recovers the fumble. The defenses were the story early. This time the Patriots get pressure. Julian Gilman feels the pressure, and Mike Archer there for the pick. Eventually the Patriots offense gets going. We saw this a whole lot the last 4 years. Benny Hurd caps off his career with a touchdown. That got the scoring started in a 38-0 rout.
To a city clash in Cranston, East versus West. We pick it up in the second half where it's tied at 7. The ball handed off to Adrian Foreman, and he barrels his way for the touchdown. Thunderbolts up 14-7. Still in the third quarter, Naz Millian with a tough run here. Finds a hole and he gets going all the way to the house. East up 21-7. But the Falcons would make a comeback, and it starts here in the fourth quarter. They get all the way down to the 1-yard line, and Marcus Chung punches it in. This one goes down to the wire, and Cranston West won on a 2-point conversion. Crazy. The final 22-21.
Looks like a great crowd there at Cranston Stadium. Cumberland hosting Woonsocket first quarter. Cameron Pedro. You're going to hear that name a lot. The senior takes the handoff. Watch him go, breaking tackles, cutting back into the end zone for a touchdown. Clippers up early 7-0. Woonsocket trying to get something going, but they'd fumble, the first of multiple fumbles for the Novans this game. Cumberland had a 22-0 lead at the half. They add to it. Pedro with his 6th tutty of the game. Quite a way to end your season, and the alley-oop between the legs. Cumberland wins big in a shutout, 55-0.
Staying northern part of the state in Burrillville, Broncos hosting Ponegannzit. Early first quarter, the Chieftains quarterback Christopher Brennan with the read option. He makes a nice decision, picks up the first down. Tough. Right there, the drive would stall. Later in the quarter, Broncos on the move. West Cornier. The screen pass to Matthew Gabot. The senior duo hooks up for a 50-yard touchdown. The Broncos roll 42-zip.
All right, we are just getting started here on the Thanksgiving Day Blitz. More games from Rhode Island are coming up. We'll be back next segment. Rosie Langelo will join us.
The Wendy's Thanksgiving Day Blitz continues on Fox Providence.
Hi, we're the Portsmouth Cheerleaders, and you're watching the Wendy's Thanksgiving Day Blitz. Woo!
Oh, welcome back to the Thanksgiving Day Blitz. She's Taylor BEGLEY. I'm Maury Hirschgord, and we have a lot more games to get to from here in Rhode Island. Happened this morning, and for that, let's send it to the third member of our team in Rosie Langello standing by.
Hey guys, happy Thanksgiving to you both. We start in the southernmost part of Rhode Island, down in Westerly. The Bulldogs hosting Stonington. Always a great student section there. First quarter, scoreless. Lance Williams hands it off to Zach Tuck, who runs it into the end zone for the touchdown. The Bulldogs up early 7-0. Still in the first, Williams finds Jimmy Powers down the field, and he'll get to about the 20-yard line here. So 2 plays later, Drew Mason gets the handoff and finds a hole for the touchdown. Westerly wins 28-14. All right, Coventry hosting West Warwick. First quarter, Oakers take it down the field right away. Nick Carpinello, the fullback, barrels in for the score. Wizards trying to answer. Brady Miale launches one, but it's picked by Cam Vesey. Both sides of the ball clicking for the Oakers in this one. Still in the first quarter, Coventry back on offense. The senior captain, Jaden Carnavale, takes the carry, and he takes it from beyond the 50 to the house. Coventry ran away with the win, 48-7. All right, heading a little more south now to East-West Greenwich Prout Co-op hosting Narragansett. We start in the middle of the third quarter. Anthony DeCiccio gets it from the quarterback. Trick play here, launches it down the field to Tyler Poirier, who's wide open. Touchdown Mariners. They're up 34-0, and that would be the last score of the game. Narragansett gets the shutout final, 34-0. Moving up to Pilgrim, the Patriots hosting JOHNSTON. Panthers nearing the end zone, and take a look at this. Joe Acciardo doing some backflips to distract the Patriots, and it works. Hunter Remington gets in for the touchdown. 7-0 in the first. 2 minutes later, Remington finds Aiden Lariviere, and he reaches in for 6. It's 14-0 Panthers. JOHNSTON goes on to win 29-12. Maury?
Panthers getting a little revenge there. Thanks, Rosie. Special day in Tiverton. Final game for the Tigers head coach Bob Murray. He started in 1976, 45 years of teaching, coaching, being the athletic director, and the fields at Tiverton will be named after him. End of the first half, looking to hold Rogers out of the end zone. Murray's defense comes up with a nice stop on 4th down. That keeps it 14-0 Rogers at the half. But early third quarter, Rhode Island's version of Derrick Henry. Davon London, the junior, makes it 21-zip. Vikings roll. Tough way to go out for Murray, but he says he will carry a lifetime of memories with him.
It's a very special place for me. I mean, it's become my home. It's my home away from home. I've spent most of my life here over the last 46 years, so it was just a real big surprise today with everything that took place. I was very surprised by all the people that were here and all the things that they did. So a pretty special day today. Hard work, hard work. Just work your tails off. Work as hard as you can. Do the best you possibly can. That's all. Never quit. Just keep going. You know, for the rest of my life, are going to be with me. You know, I may not stand on the sidelines, but those guys are going to be with me forever, and that's what I'll take away. The relationships that I developed over all the years.
Historic career for Bob Murray. And in Smithfield, the Sentinels hosting North Providence. 2 good teams. Went over 500 this year, trying to end on a high note. Pick things up tied at 7 in the third. Joey Smith hands to A.J. Hitu. Tough run for the first down. But here's the game-winning touchdown. Smith tries to flip it on the option. Javon Melendez steps in front of it. Green grass to go. North Providence pulls out a good one, 14-3 at Smithfield. Coming up next, we're going across the border to the Bay State in Southeastern Mass. We've got you the best of the best from there. And then we mash up our Coach Mic'd Up segment from the entire season. Stick with us.
The Wendy's Thanksgiving Day Blitz continues on Fox Providence.
Hi, we're the Diamond Varsity Cheerleaders, and you're watching the Wendy's Thanksgiving Day Blitz. Woo!
Some creativity there from Johnny Villela. Thanks, Johnny. All right, welcome back to the Wendy's Thanksgiving Day Blitz. We've made it through the games from this morning in the Ocean State. Let's head on up to Southeastern Massachusetts for some action. Yeah, Maury, we've got 7 games on tap, starting with the 100th anniversary in Attleboro between the 2 rival public schools. Yeah, North will play Marblehead for the D3 title at Gillette Stadium next week. That's a 3 o'clock kickoff on Thursday. But they're playing all their starters because the rivalry game still means something. North, the 7-6 lead, trying to extend it. Pass picked off by Blue Bombardiers' Aiden Ramirez. Red Rocketeers kept coming, though, after the big run into the red zone. Tyler DiMatteo finishes the drive, his 2nd touchdown of the day. He had both scores for the Red Rocketeers. Last chance for Attleboro, Gavin Wells with the pick to seal it. So the Hilda stays with North. They knock off Attleboro 14-6. Their 62nd win all-time in the series. Tiffin and Stang, former Patriot Teddy Bruschi, the DC for the Shamrocks. First quarter, after 2 touchdowns were called back due to penalties, the Shamrocks punch it in. Joey Brooks with the 1-yard touchdown right there. Fian goes for 2. Brett McCaffrey finds Danny Haggerty. Shamrocks up 8. Now we go still in the first quarter. Aiden Crump finding Will Slavin wide open in the end zone. A beautiful pass and catch right there. The Shamrocks go on to win 42-8 and get a share of the Catholic Central League Championship. 2 big schools in New Bedford. New Bedford and Durfee. Second quarter, Hilltoppers up 7. After an interception, Durfee turns it into points. Isaiah Thomas pitches it to Javon Holly, and he says, "I'll see you at the table for some turkey." Durfee up 14-love. Later, New Bedford throws the pick. Jaden Lewis with the interception. Hilltoppers, though, would fumble it in the end zone on that series. So the Whalers punt, and it's blocked. Devon Mole right there. Ball goes out of the back of the end zone. Special teams playing a big role. It's 16-0 Hilltoppers on the safety. And here's one more touchdown from Lewis. He went back to that table for some seconds. Durfee wins 36-14. In Rehoboth, DR hosting Seekonk, the Falcon mascot here, and he is ready to go. Scoreless first quarter, Christian Cabral takes the handoff, hits a pile of tacklers, loses it. Sophomore Cam Newman comes up with the recovery there. Next drive, the Falcon defense shows off again. Harry Murphy breaks through, but Riley Medeiros rips it free. Big boy Jake Botello sniffs it out. The senior showing off the hair and the game. Second quarter, Warriors drew first blood. Junior Christopher Amaral takes the sweep, fights his way across the goal line, but DR would come back to win 20-14. Out in Somerset, Berkeley student section ready to roll bright and early. One of the better ones we've seen around this year. Raiders hosting Joseph Case. 14-love, Raiders third quarter. The give to Wyatt Figueredo. Knifes his way home. That's an easy 6 for the junior. Last game of the year, why not empty the playbook? They go for 2. Dylan Rodriguez, the senior, makes it 22-0. Next drive, defense doing their part. Tyler Cabral picked off by Ashton Corey. More seniors making memories for the Raiders. Adam Romero scores in his final game in the pads. Somerset Berkeley wins 34-0. Dartmouth hosting Fairhaven. The Indians led 7-3 in the second quarter. But here come the Blue Devils. Justin Marks barrels in for the touchdown. Fairhaven goes up 10-7. Later in the second quarter, what a play right there. Dartmouth fumbles the snap. The Blue Devils jump all over it. They recover it. So on that ensuing drive, they would turn it into points. The ball gets to Cadence Chase, who fakes out our cameras, but then we find him. He's running down the sideline, hard to miss, to the house for the touchdown. Fairhaven wins 24-7. Greater New Bedford Regional Votech against Diamond Regional Votech. First quarter, Avery Sylvia gets the snap, dodges a few defenders, takes it to the house. Bears up 7-0. He had a long way to run, but a teammate there joined him for the party. Still in the first quarter. Nice block there. QB Jacob Furtado. That's a nice throw. 50 yards in the air. Alex Rivas catches it in the end zone. Diamond ties it at 7, but Greater New Bedford pulls away with a 42-21 win. Alrighty, that's all the highlights from today's games. Now it's time to take a look back, I should say, starting with the best of Coach Mic'd Up segment.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. The best part of the show, and it's the best of that best part of the show. We've selected some of the best clips from the season and put them all together. Take a listen.
Hey, this is why you play the game right here, right? Nothing better than Friday Night Lights. This is an experience I want you guys to always remember.
Yeah, I'm mic'd up.
I can't even say anything bad to you right now.
Hey, will you put your head up? Head up.
Make the blocks. Keep your helmet on and get off the field.
No mercy tonight. You understand, boys? No mercy.
You want to win big games? You got to make plays.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
I'm feeling great too.
Gentlemen, look, this is about destiny. This is about what you're made of.
Get the ball.
If we get hit with another screen, I'm going to lose my cookies.
Cookie.
Cookies. Kick, you said?
Cookies.
Is that a long quarter or is that me? Holy smokes.
Oh, you can't do that in high school. What's that? Yeah, don't throw up. Hey, don't throw up on me.
Timeout!
Cookies, they better be on your Thanksgiving Day table. Great stuff there. Coming up next on the Thanksgiving Day Blitz. Last night there were some Thanksgiving Eve games. We'll take a look back at those.
The Wendy's Thanksgiving Day Blitz continues on Fox Providence.
Hi, we're the Davies cheerleaders, and you're watching the Wendy's Thanksgiving Day Blitz.
For the final time, welcome back to this special edition of the Friday Night Blitz here on Thanksgiving Day. Maury Hirsch-Gordon, Taylor Begley. The majority of the games were played this morning, like we said, but a handful of teams actually played last night on Thanksgiving Eve. Yeah, 7 games in Rhode Island. We had the highlights for you last night, so we'll show them to you again. Take it away, Maury. Yeah, Division II champs, the classical Purple and Chris McCall hosting Hope at Morrow Field. Purple with the first half lead. They add to it Jalen Dennis to Jarrell Johnson downfield. The freshman scores 6 more. That'll be a highlight for years to come. Then just before the break, Classical cashes in again. Tyler Lee in at quarterback. He finds Nadine Robinson, the sophomore, making a name for himself, breaking a few tackles, refusing to go down, and he finds himself on pay dirt. Classical rolls 41-6. St. Ray's the runner-up to Classical in the Super Bowl, hosting Moses Brown. Second half, Saints with the lead. They would add to it. Miles DiMacedo takes the direct snap, powers his way into the end zone. The senior fired up for the touchdown. Sophomore Kenneth Jake stepped in for Andre DePina Gray at quarterback. He was hurt in the title game. He would find Damian Ocampo in the end zone for the score right there. St. Ray's beats Moses Brown 34-7. At Max Reed Field, Tolman versus SHEA, start of the second half. Tolman up 2 scores, make it 3. Elijah Auger takes the handoff in for the score. Ensuing kickoff, Deshaun Alves answers it by taking it all the way in for a score. SHEA gets on the board, it's 18-7, but the Raiders' comeback attempt would end there. Tolman wins 20-7, capping off a nice season. East Greenwich and CHARIHO, Chargers up 7-6 at the half. They come out strong in the second, opening drive, a 20-yard touchdown pass. Zach Boschowitz to Caleb Maggs. They would get flagged on the little celebration there, but still worth it, I would say. Avengers trying to get something going. High snap, Parkadeski reels it in, and he gets it out to his guy, Tim Pavlonis, for the score there. Suddenly, EG back in the game. The offense got rolling in the fourth quarter. 30-yard bomb right there to a wide-open Jack Farley to take the lead. They never looked back. 31-20 East Greenwich, the final. The Battle of Blackstone at Macomber Field. Central Falls hosting Lincoln. We got there just in time to see this 2-point conversion after the Lions touchdown. The big senior O-lineman Sebastian Pacheco running it in for 2. And a spike reminiscent of Rob Gronkowski. Gotta love it. Later in the second quarter, Central Falls driving, but check out this read. Isaac Alves, perfect timing, picks it off. And he's got enough stamina to make it the distance. Lions win 40-12. North Smithfield MSC Co-op finally getting to play on that new field, hosting Scituate. It was 26-0 at halftime, and here's the last touchdown of the game. Cole Vowles to Dylan Bratcher, who barrels in for the touchdown. North Smithfield MSC wins 33-0. At our last game of the show at Conley Stadium, Davies Tech, Juanita PCD Wheeler Co-op. first quarter. Antonio Cabral finds Daniel Rose down the field for the score. Bobbles it at the 1. Hauls it in. Davies goes up 6. Second quarter, the Cavs trying to get on the board. They do so. Orlando Torres with the spiral to Desmond Brown for the touchdown. Cavaliers win 22-20. We hope that you guys enjoyed all of the fun we had all season long here on the Blitz as much as we had bringing you the highlights, being out on the sidelines.
Oh, it's fantastic. What a great season.
Awesome
Finally,
season.
a normal season is what we wanted.
Yeah, and some great games today. A lot of great plays out there. It's exciting to see.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And obviously, we always end our shows with our Band of the Week. Like we did with our coach, it's going to be a mashup of all the great bands we featured this season. For Taylor Begley, Rosie Langella, everybody back in house, I'm Maury Hirsch-Gordon. Happy Thanksgiving.